Okay, we've now got We Came as Romans here at the Download Festival. Now, you guys played earlier today. How was the set for you?
Man, it's so fun. It's been a market we've just been trying to build over the years, and walking out on stage to a crowd that size is sweet, man. Just to see like a visual representation of all the hard work we've been trying to put in over here, and seeing people digging it and having fun. It's awesome.
Because how many times have you played Download before?
Just one.
Yeah.
But we've come to the UK, I mean, like 14, 15 times, and just been a market we've been trying to grow, and it's starting to, I think it's starting to take off for us, so it's exciting, man.
I was going to say, yeah, what does it take to get out of the States and get over here? And is that a big step to try and do? Because a lot of bands are trying to do it, but
we're still trying to figure it out. But
yeah.
No, man, it is a big step, and I mean, just I think releasing good music and playing the right tours and putting as much as you can into the shows to keep people excited and coming back. And
I think the heavier we get, the more popular we get.
Yeah,
too.
honestly.
So, figuring out what works over here is definitely like the heavier, more chaotic crowd, kind of like stuff we put out in music. People are just loving. So,
but is that a different audience to the States?
The States is decently split down the middle. They like the lighter stuff too, obviously, but even in the States, we've been bringing heavier bands. Like we brought After the Burial and Currents on our last headliner, and then our last headliner over here, we brought Random Sacrifice, which is super awesome. So we've just been we bring out the bands we like, that not only like the music we like, but also in turn like the people in the camps we like. So this is the era of We Came as Romans being like, we like this, like it's good, and
this is the music we want to write.
Yeah, so
these are the bands we want to tour with.
It just makes everything easier, you don't have to like overthink it or what's gonna sell or what's gonna do. It's just like, hey, like this is what we enjoy, and I think that it's so much easier the older you get in the world where there's so much stuff. It's just you know what you like and you just go for it. So.
Is that sort of a natural evolution of the band going slightly heavier?
Yeah.
But that also, I think you're right in that sort of fitting in with the way the scene is moving as well.
Yeah, I mean, even in our writing style, I think there have been records where we've kind of we gave in to kind of trying to be this radio band, and it really didn't work for us, and we had to kind of like eat it for a couple of years and recover, and then dive back into like who we are, what we are, and naturally that was just like a heavy, aggressive, like wanting to have fun, wanting to move, energetic kind of band. And I think that we've kind of been peeling back the layers in that and just finding new fun ways to do that and to still keep ourselves because at the end of the day, like I want to be on stage playing the music that like really gets me excited, and same with the rest of the guys. And if we're not, then like our fans are smart, and they see through it, and they can tell, and they know whether we're excited. So if we're not excited about it, then we're not really giving it our all or being authentic in it. And I think when you just kind of go in and you have this expectation of just having fun and a good time, and it turns out awesome, you're like sick, like you don't have to worry about it, because that's what music should be. Fun, art should be fun. You should have a good time about it. And if it can be challenging, but as soon as it gets annoying or hard, like take a walk, come back, and have that little click moment, and then go for it.
Fall into a black hole in my head, reaching to the darkness for what's left. I'm fighting the gravity, it's pulling the worst part out of me. Black hole.
But is that part of your learned experience? And that presumably, are you now going in the direction that you want to go rather than the direction that other people or labels want you to go? Is that something that you're doing more of with your experience, your own thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the times, you have your whole life to write your first record, and then you only have a couple months to write your second, third. And I think that you have this pressure, this expectation of, how do you get bigger, how you do this, and I think a lot of bands, they kind of grow apart because they lose focus on the main goal of having fun or doing this, or they want more fame, or they want more money, or they want more radio push, or they want this or want that. And again, it will always come down to just the sonic, the sound, like the piece of music. So, without that, you're really nothing. You look cool on stage, but you're playing shit music, So it's like,
yeah, man.
None of us want any of that. We've always just wanted to do stuff that we really like. So we've just noticed that every time we go in with the expectation of writing something for us, or like they're like, oh, write a radio song. We're like, nah, we'll go in and write something for us. It ends up being a radio song, and we're like, oh, we didn't even try. And I think that it doesn't mean don't try, but it's getting that fun flow state. So that's been a huge thing for our band, and it's honestly been a relief too. Less tension and more fun, and just a good time.
The other side, another life, chasing the great unknown. I'll never know the afterglow, 'cause I can't let it go. As soon as I turn around, convinced that I'm safe and sound, feel both my feet on the ground. I fall into a black hole in my head, reach into the darkness for what's left. I'm fighting the gravity, it's pulling the worst part out of me. Black hole.
Yeah, like Black Hole is the song for us that has had the most radio success, and it went gold, and it's just absolutely blown up. And it was a song we almost didn't even write, but we had an extra day in the studio, and we're like, well, let's go write something. And we just wrote this kind of like fun, heavy riff, and then like the melodies came in, and they flowed really easy. And we're like, oh, this song like kind of sounds like a good rock song. Maybe it could be on the radio. But we're like, no, maybe it's too heavy to be on the radio. And I remember like having a discussion like, if we scream in the breakdown, it might not be on the radio. And we're like, yeah, but the breakdown's so sick. Let's scream. And so we did, and came out great. And what do you know? It wound up on the radio.
Go!
And bearing in mind you're speaking to radio now, how important is radio? Because I think as I'm noticing, as time goes on, it's more about social media, it's more about influencers. Is radio as important when you can stream things and send things out instantly? Do you need that radio airplay?
I mean,
I think it helps, of course, but I think the biggest problem is when bands try to change their sound or like warp things in a way to make themselves appropriate for radio.
Yeah.
I think if you stay true to yourself and just write what you want to write and it winds up on the radio, those are the songs that wind up doing the best. And kind of more letting radio come to us instead of like trying to force ourselves over there.
There are radio bands, and it's super sick. Like, hell yeah, that's their thing. It's like, bands like 3 Days Grace, you know what I mean, that are like, yeah, dude, they want to be they're a radio band, and it's awesome. But it's just not really in our blood to do that. We've always just been, weird song structures or cool, different, odd things, but there's definitely like a home for heavy and certain things, but I feel like heavy music is having this really cool moment. You have bands like Lorna Shore or Kublai Khan or Knocked Loose that are just doing certain things. They're playing on these like live TV, for certain like late night shows and stuff. And I just think it's like, it's so cool because it is hard to have heavy music have a platform or have like its own legs to stand on and be like, hey, this is what's up.
Like heavy music starting to become more of a, like you see heavy music starting to infiltrate mainstream culture instead of just being this subculture. It's
exactly
wild. what a time to be alive, man.
Yeah, you see all these, like, it's cool too. Even like hip hop artists are like, they'll have like death metal shirts and stuff, and like I think it's so cool, like, and I think that you look at the crowd today at Download, you have hundreds of thousands of people here, and they're all here for heavy metal, and it's cool to see the recognition, the hard work, and people doing something that other people really feel deep down, because there's, heavy music has got some of the happiest people because they're getting their shit out all day. They're like, oh my God, screaming in their car, and then they go to work, they're like, what's up, Doug?
People meet me, they're like, you're so chill compared to how you are on stage. I'm like, I'm chill now because of that.
Yeah, you get it out, so it's important.
I think too much, yeah, I know. It's all in my head, can't let it go. Been fighting for space with all the same ghosts. Am I spinning out of control? I'm trying to hide, but they're hiding with me. Been holding my breath, cause they're all listening. I think too much, but I know that they know me.
So whereabouts are you guys in the writing phase? Are you thinking about new music now?
We've turned a new leaf in the band. We used to have a bad habit of, forgetting to keep writing. We'd write an album and then go and tour on it for a couple of years and then be like, oh my God, we got to write another album, and we'd have these long gaps between albums where things weren't being released, and Andy's really pushed the ball creatively to make sure we continue to write all the time. And so yeah, we've just made it a thing where like we're just going to keep writing. We just dropped an album, but we got more songs in the chamber. We got a few songs done that we're going to be announcing what we're doing with soon, and Andy's got like a few more in the chamber after that, and we're just going to try to release music more quickly in the future and just be continuously writing and pumping out songs.
There's a lot of really cool different musicians and walks of life that are also included in the journey of the new stuff coming out.
We're doing some fun collabs for sure.
So it'll be really cool. We're trying to have fun with it. I think it's kind of like no parents, no rules, kind of thing. We're kind of like, we're out of that phase now, and we're just kind of like, dude, this would be really cool. So I've made a couple phone calls to a couple friends and have a lot of really cool things that we're really looking forward to like sharing with the heavy community. So it'll be sweet.
And what's your time scales on that one, would you say?
Time schedule on that would be...
I mean...
You'll start seeing some teasing stuff being dropped. I would love to, but our drummer handles all of our social media and digital stuff, and I feel like in having fun with all the writing wouldn't be fun if I accidentally said the wrong thing in an interview. So, but you'll know it when you see it.
So what you're saying is you've got something, but you just can't tell me right now.
We've got some awesome stuff. And
what imminently?
What's that?
Imminently, will you? So there's news coming soon.
Yes,
soon.
Yes.
Definitely soon.
We'll go with that.
It is inevitable that you will hear it. Yeah.
And it's so much fun. Like one of the collabs we did is one of my favorite songs we've done in a while. It's just this fast, fun, weird, heavy, interesting thing, man. I can't wait to drop it.
So I was going to say, it looks like you're dying to tell me all about it.
I know, it's so hard not to talk about it.
Say shit or we get yelled at.
Yeah.
I spent all my life wondering why the bad luck always comes so easy. All this time I've realized the worst things in life are free. But maybe all the days that cut so deep, and maybe all the pain that no one sees, and all my stars are bad luck to keep. If you can't take that from me.
Okay, when are we going to get a chance to see you back over here?
Hopefully.
I mean, we're definitely planning some stuff for next year.
Yeah.
There's been several things in the works, so like we're really trying. Just the original plan we had didn't work out. We tried a plan B that we're currently pursuing, and so I mean, we're going to keep coming over here. This has become a really important market for us and a heavy focus of ours.
Yes.
So.
Well, I look forward to seeing you guys. Well, I look forward to talking to you about all the exciting things that are coming up.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you having us. You'll know real soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Cheers, brother.
Super.
I spent